What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to a brand new Delta Force guide. This guide is perfect if you're looking for some of the best weapons you can use early on in the game when you start the level grind. So these are guns you pretty much should have unlocked almost instantly, maybe after a couple of levels, but all these three guns that I have for you guys, I think you unlock them within the first 10, maybe 15 levels of the game. So I'll show you guys the attachments to use on them. Keep in mind that the setup I have is for when you max out the weapon. However, some of the attachments you can already copy and paste early on. So let's get on with the very first weapon I have for you guys, which is the M4A1 on the Assault class. This is a very good all-rounded weapon. It has a high rate of fire, so it can kill up close, but the rate of fire or the recoil is not too high. So if you have pretty good accuracy, you can kill players from longer range as well. But it will definitely work well on the little bit like medium range maps. Kind of honestly on any map right now there's in the game. You might struggle for the long range gunfights with the M4A1 compared to some of the lower recoil weapons. But it's a very good all-rounded weapon you can basically use on any map in the game right now. So let's go into the attachments. I have the red dot panoramic red dot sight here. Then you cannot use a stock and a rear grip when you use this stock kit right here, which increases the control, ADS speed, ADS movement speed. The ADS movement speed is very important. Personally, I think with this gun, because you can strafe around, win more gunfights like that, because you basically become a harder target. If you struggle with strafing, definitely take off the stock and maybe change up the stock and the rear grip to whatever you prefer it. If you struggle with the recoil, focus on the control and stability. If that's not really your issue, but you're struggling with something else, you can change up the rear grip and the stock grip if you want to. Then I have the drum mag. Honestly, the 45 round mag is very good as well. They're both good picks. If you think 45 is enough, definitely recommend using 45. I personally really enjoyed using the 60 round mag, but it's not really necessary for this gun. For the grip, I have the angled combat grip. Really reduces the recoil on this gun a lot. Then I have the Bison horizontal compensator, so the horizontal recoil is not as much, which makes a huge difference for this gun. You have the trench standard barrel combo. And on top of that, I use this one 3 times, the stability, the handguard. Then for the quick calibrations, I only have changed up for the foregrip. I played it in placement, so you have fast ADS speed, because the ADS speed slows down when you use the drum mag. And then for the barrel, I have the extra ADS movement speed. You will definitely notice that when you're strafing with the M4A1, it's going to be beaming around when you use these calibrations though. But you lose a bit of stability with the M4. Next gun on the medic class here, we have the Bison. You don't unlock this gun right away, but you have it extremely fast. I think it might be level 4 or 5 or something like that. So the Bison is a well all-rounded gun again, which works really well if you're struggling with the game and you're trying to figure out a gun that you kind of need to use on all classes, on all maps, not all classes, and that's on medic, so you can revive a lot of players. Medic's probably the best way to level up fast, by the way. Quick tip right there. So if you're looking for a well all-rounded weapon, try the Bison out. Low recoil, a lot of bullets. Once you unlock the extended mag, of course, you might struggle a bit with the early extended or the early 32 bullets. The modification for this gun, I use the same red dot sight, panoramic red dot sight. Then I have the stock, which increases the ADS movement speed. I think that's very important. Handling as well, lose a bit of stability. The rear grip, I use the AK stable rear grip for extra control. Then, of course, this is a must, the extended mag on the Bison. If you don't use the extended mag, you kind of lose the point of going for like the bigger kill streaks with this gun. And then for the muzzle, I have the Samsung vertical compensator, basically making this gun 0 recoil at all. So you can kill players from head glitches and medium range as well. It has very good damage for a SMG from medium range. Then I have the Striker standard barrel, increasing the ADS movement speed, again increasing the strafing. And then handguard is the Bison carbon fiber, which is like a no-brainer. You basically want to have that on once you start unlocking that. The calibration that I have for this gun, I have the This is a little bit, I was kind of messing around with this. This is eventually what I ended up with. It's a little bit precise numbers. You can mess around with these more. But it basically, the hipfire aim speed is a very important one, increasing the time when you're running or walking to when you're shooting, basically, from hipfire. You'll definitely notice that will increase your chances of winning gunfights. The rear grip, I didn't change it. Looks like I changed but didn't change anything there. And with the barrel, increased ADS movement speed. You will notice this. When you stack this one with the other attachments, you will notice the strafing speed increasing. If you don't like strafing a lot, do not use these calibrations on the barrel at all. And the very last gun I have for you guys is the QBZ, which you unlock very fast as well. It is not the best all-rounder weapon, but it's a good weapon if you're looking for something that has low recoil and does a crazy amount of damage. The rate of fire is a bit slower than the M4, so you don't want to use this one up close. Even though it can deal great damage up close, it is a little bit less forgiving with the slower rate of fire. So for mid to long range, you're going to be absolutely perfect with the QBZ. The attachments that I have for this gun, the panoramic sight. Again, you can also kind of mess around with the higher scopes, because this gun works great for like Ascension and Threshold. Then the medium range gunfights are gonna come to place a lot more often, and you can kind of mess around with more sights. But I stuck with the panoramic red dot sight. I used the QBZ cheek pad. Then I have the drum mag. I think you want to use the drum mag for this gun, especially going for the mid-range gunfights. Sometimes, you know, you see two players, then the 30 round mag, you're gonna run quickly through bullets because the damage drop off, of course, is there. The phantom rear grip, increasing handling and control, kind of compensating for the drum mag. Then I have the phantom vertical foregrip, increasing the ADS speed. Then the Poseidon flash hider, increasing the control again. Then we have the QBZ practical short barrel. This is a bit of an interesting one, but it works really well when you use the right calibrations, which I will show in a second. And I added one laser. Keep in mind that you can only use a sight and a laser once you add the longbow platform kit, so that might be a bit confusing at the beginning. You cannot add a sight at all, I'm pretty sure, unless you start using the guard, which you unlock very quickly as well. So you will be in a bit of a pain maybe in the beginning trying to unlock the guard, but once you have it and you put the sights on it, it becomes very good. So quickly going through the calibrations. For the cheek pad, we have extra control, lose a bit of stability though. Here are the stats. Then we have for the foregrip, didn't change anything there, don't know why it shows. And then the barrel, this one's important, increasing ADS speed and ADS movement speed. This will increase the strafing speed by quite a lot. And why is this important? When you're strafing from medium range gunfights and you're still able to hit your shots, that's of course important. You're going to be a lot harder to hit, especially when you play against snipers for medium range. You're just basically become a harder target to hit for the enemy team when they have longer range weapons as well. So I would definitely recommend at least trying out these calibrations on the QBZ. Well, that's going to be it for this video today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If it was useful, be sure to subscribe. There's a lot more guides coming your way. And I hope to see you guys in the next video.